What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video and another video on the Corsa today. So basically today in this video we are going to be fitting a new, well not brand new, but a newer steering wheel. This one is in a lot better condition than my current one. I'll show you that real quick. So this is my current one. I'm still going to be using the airbag. Airbag is obviously in good condition still. But if you have a look at this one, it's like all worn off on this side. It's obviously when someone's just been, you know, holding the wheel with one hand, and obviously the right-handed. But yeah, like it's just like so worn. And this horn button has ripped as well. So that's like really annoying when you keep running your finger over it. I'm pretty sure that's like a common problem on Corsas, because I've seen this ripped horn button, especially on the right side on like so many Corsas now. But yeah, going to be changing this steering wheel out. You know, it's still the same wheel, but like I said, it's in a lot better condition, and it'll have the newer, fresher horn button on. Now, along with the steering wheel, if you guys saw the video where I changed the mats and the bulbs in my Speedo, you know that I changed them out for some white LEDs. Now, I'm basically going to be doing that for the entire interior, but in today's video, I'm just going to be changing the ambient lights on the steering wheel control. So obviously there's 3 on each side, and there's actually an SMD soldered on each button. So I'm going to be changing them out some fresh white ones. They're just going to look so much better. Like at the moment, they're like a horrible orangey glow, which just looks like so outdated. So I'm going to be changing them for some white ones. And okay, so I actually soldered them earlier on, and I gave them a test on this wheel, and all of the SMDs seem to light up. So there seems to be a pretty good connection with the solders. I'm not a professional solderer, by the way. Like, I very rarely do it. I haven't done it in years, and so I'm just glad that there seems to be a good enough connection to light them all up. So yeah, so I'm going to be changing the steering wheel, which should have the new button on for the horn, and then I'm going to be changing the steering wheel controls out as well for some fresh white LED ones. So it should look nice. Now, I just want to point out, I have went ahead and disconnected the battery before I'm doing this. You know, if you disconnect the airbag with the battery still plugged in, then there's a chance that the airbag can deploy. People say you have to like wait 20 minutes for the current to discharge and whatever else, but I'm just going to go ahead and remove the airbag right now. Now then, obviously you have to remove the airbag to remove the steering wheel, because there's like a bolt in the middle underneath the airbag. And to actually remove the airbag, there is 2 screws, one on either side. So you have just up slightly from the steering wheel controls, if you do have them. There's one either side, and it is a Torx 30, I believe. We have a Torx 30 here, so I'm going to go ahead and crack them loose. Now this is potentially the part where we find out if the airbag's going to blow up in our face or not. And so I'll just show you, not sure how great access is, but right in there is the T30 screw, one in there, one in the other side. And now this thing should just pull out, he says. Wish me luck. It seems to be a bit tricky. Ah, there we go. It's just caught on one side. Right, now underneath here, there's an electrical connection. Okay, so once you've got the airbag out from the steering wheel, you're left with this electrical connector. And I think it's just going to be a case of prising that little clip up and then pulling it out. This is where it could potentially go wrong. There we go. Okay, so that's the airbag out. Here's how we're looking. Now, bunch of electrical connectors now. And so these right here obviously goes to the steering wheel controls. These obviously go to the horn buttons. And I'm pretty sure the only one we need to disconnect is this one right here, because that's going to go to the steering column and obviously to the rest of the car. So yes, I think we just need to disconnect this here, and I think we can go ahead and crack this bolt in the middle. There we go. Yep, so these two connectors, they should just go through that little hole there when we take the steering wheel out. Okay, so if you're wondering what size that Torx bolt is there, it's a T50. So I'm just going to zap that out now. Now I could obviously use a regular ratchet, but I've got an impact wrench, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use this. Job done, light work. It's actually got a thread lock on as well, which might make it a little bit harder if you're just using a regular ratchet. So this should, he says, should just pull off now. Obviously I've got to make sure I don't squash. Oh! That came off quicker than I thought. Right. Okay, that shouldn't matter if that moves. Okay, that's pretty dirty there, so I'm going to give that a good clean. Let me show you what it's looking like. Okay, so here is, I think this is called a squib. Is that right? I'm sure it's called a squib. And yeah, that's what this electrical connector is like going into. Now this can move, but obviously the steering column cannot move. Now, I don't think you have to worry too much about this messing up your alignment, because I'm pretty sure on the, yeah, there is. So on this shaft there's like a line which should line up on the steering wheel. So you can see that line there. Can you make that out? See on this, see there's like a thicker line going through there. That basically can only line up with that thicker line on the spline there. So yeah, there's no real risk of ruining your alignment from fitting a different steering wheel. But yeah, I'm going to get this cleaned up because obviously it's covered in filth. I'm guessing the steering wheel has never been removed. So I'm just going to give this a quick clean up, and then we'll go ahead and fit the new steering wheel. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering like why this looks different to yours, possibly, there's a piece of trim missing off here. I actually broke the clips when I was doing the speedo, and I've super glued them on, so I'm going to attempt to refit this trim piece. Actually, I'll probably do it now after I've cleaned this up. Okay, so I've gave this thing a good clean up. Obviously it looks a lot better now, and here is the trim piece that's missing, and you can see I've attempted to super glue each of these clips on. So yeah, I guess we'll just see how well that holds up once we get it on. Now then, we have the trim piece on, and at least for the time being, these clips seem to be holding on. Now I'm guessing if I try to remove this trim piece again, they'll just like snap right off, but if I don't disturb them, I'm hoping that they'll stay on. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and fit the new steering wheel now anyway. Okay, let's grab the steering wheel. And what are we doing then? Right. So it's just going to be a case of feeding these through. Come on. There we go. Not to get caught. And then sliding this on. Yeah, that's in line. Right, so I'll just show you then. Okay then, so if you can see that line there, that lines up with that line there, and then there's actually a line going down the spline as well, and I'm pretty sure like it can only go on one way, so don't really worry about not getting your steering wheel on straight, because like I said, it can only line up and go that way anyway. But yeah, I think now in terms of fitting this back together, it's just going to be a case of plugging that in, which we can do now, and yeah, then getting the airbag back on. Okay, so it's just plug that in, goes in like so, and then it's just going to be a case of tightening the bolts up, one on either side behind here. You know what I forgot? I forgot to put the big nut back in the middle. How the hell did I forget that? Right, I've got to take this airbag back off. Good job I actually realised, because I would have been driving along and the steering wheel would have came away in my hands. So, yeah, good job I realised now. Okay then, so let's try that again. Not sure how tight to do it. I'm sure there is supposed to be a torque spec, but that's tight enough. As long as you hear a couple of uggers, it's good to go. Right, let's fit the airbag again. It's plugged in. Yeah, looks like it. Right, now we can do these up. Go. And we are all in, and we should be good to go. Obviously it's just going to be a case of connecting the battery and just make sure everything works. Okay then, so with the battery plugged back in, we are going to just make sure everything works. Oh, they look nice. They look so much better. As you can see, they're kind of like a white glow. Now granted, yeah, you couldn't see them before, but they just look so much better and brighter. And here is the new steering wheel, by the way. Obviously it's not perfect, you know, it's not a brand new wheel. It does have its little blemishes, but it's a hell of a lot better than the old one. Here's the old one. So they say it's all like, you know, wearing off on the one side, and obviously the horn buttons ripping as well. This one's just like so much better, and I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick clean and a quick degrease as well, and hopefully that should get rid of any of the surface grease on it. But yeah, pleased with it. Looks so much better, especially with the new lights on the steering wheel controls. Yeah, job done. Pleased with that. Okay then, so job is done for today. We have a nice, fresher looking steering wheel on. We have some nice updated white LEDs in the steering wheel controls. Obviously there's still like the rest of the car left to do. You know, we have the climate control, we have the radio, we have the little display at the top here, then we have the window switches as well, which have little ambient lights in. But that's all, you know, a work in progress. We have done the steering wheel controls, we've done the speedo, and yeah, we're getting there. And obviously we've fitted this, refitted this new trim today, which we have repaired the clips on. Let's just hope it holds up. But I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed it, or if it's helped you out in any way, please be sure to give this video a like. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in that next video. Peace!